Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Disco Kitty the Crappy Crafter. Today, we're going to do more art stuff. I know, this is becoming an art channel. Is that a bad thing though? It is for some people. But you bear with me, I have resin stuff coming too. So I got these at Ollie's, you know, one of those stores that buys out other stores' stock when they can't sell it, or closeouts, or, you know, bankruptcies, or, you know, whatever. So I got these there. It doesn't say that they're alcohol markers, but it does say it has two colorless markers, colorless blender markers. So I'm going to assume that they are alcohol markers. And they're brush tip, so I'm excited. So, yeah, let's just get right into swatching this. I don't know if I'll color anything today, but we'll see what happens. Let's get right into it. I love these specialty tins that these specialty pens come in. I have another tin from Crayola that is their cream sticks. I don't know what the cream sticks are. I was gonna swatch them some months ago at this point. I've had them for a couple of years and I just never got around to it, partially because they kind of got buried in my room and I just only recently found them. So maybe I'll do that at some point. I have no idea what a cream stick is, but we'll find out together. So here I am making a grid to swatch the markers, writing down which markers they are so I don't forget later. As you saw, I put them in proper color order because, you know, I have to do that. Things have to be in rainbow colors. And we're going through, and they're alcohol markers. They feel like alcohol markers. They work like alcohol markers. They blend pretty well. They're not perfect, and look at how nice that blender erases though. Look at that. It's probably one of the better blender markers I've ever used, honestly. I really enjoy it. You're gonna see how we blend here. And I am using paper that I use for my alcohol markers specifically. So, you know, it's okay. It does do this very well. I love doing that. Very nice. I love it. They work really well. So, and as you can see, just like alcohol markers, they bleed through the paper just like the rest of my alcohol markers do. So I like it. Let's try it. Let's color a big butterfly. Now, the image for this I scanned out of a $3 coloring book from General Dollar. Not the General Dollar, because that would be silly. And I'm just going to go through. I'm using only the markers from this set. I'm going to be using the blenders a lot to get a, you know, more than what I have. I will use it to lighten up the colors that I have so that I can have, you know, a variety of colors. And I will layer colors over each other so that I can continue getting a variety of colors, as we'll see soon. Although in the end I did find that I felt that the purple and the pink combined together the way they were here was a little bit too dark. It may have gone the other way if I put the pink on top of the purple, but I'm not sure. So in the end, I'm going to go over those with the blender and lighten them up a little bit. And I like how it comes out. I like how the markers work. They work really well. They have a nice brush tip. It's sturdy. It works really well. It didn't seem to fray too much, but I didn't put a lot of force into these. I thought they worked really well. I think Crayola really had something going with these. I don't know if they're still on the market. Like I said, I got these from a a place that buys, you know, stuff that doesn't sell. But they could have really, really had something with these. I really liked these. They smelled a little bit like old Copics, meaning they're definitely alcohol. I had a lot of fun. Good markers. There were a couple of things that I didn't really care for. You'll see it later, kind of. I'm going to paint color the antenna black, and then the wings gray. But I'm not terribly fond of that black. It's not a very good black. It's not a very black. And I kind of feel, and this is gonna be funny, but I feel like the gray is just a little bit too dark if it's gonna be the only gray in the set. It's too similar to that one dark green. You lose things in that green and the gray. If I turn this to a black and white photo, I bet I'd lose those together. But that's okay. I mean, the colors that they had were really good. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I thought that this was a good kit, or not a kit, but a good set of markers. Yes, I liked it. Well, those worked remarkably well. I don't know why they ended up at Ollie's, because, you know, they're pretty good, cheap alcohol markers. And they come in a pretty tin, although the amount of space that's wasted in this tin is just, look at that, it's just monumental. There's so much wasted space in this. But you know what? Crayola, you need to make a full range of alcohol markers. I know that you can do it, just like the Ohuhus or the Spectrum Noir, or the Ohuhus or the Copics or the Five Below, wherever they get theirs from. You know, I think they work really, really well. They're not, I mean, they're not Copics, that's for sure, but the blender worked remarkably well for lightening colors and erasing things that I didn't want to see there. But yeah, I don't know how much they cost normally. Like I said, I got them from Ollie's. I threw out the sticker. Yeah, there ain't no getting that sticker back. I'm not getting that sticker back. I have no idea how much I paid for them. Less than $10 though, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, I put here how much they cost if I can find them on Amazon or Walmart or Target or whatever, or maybe I'll list them to the Dollar General. Ollie's is where I got them, so maybe they're on the Ollie's website. I don't know. Can you shop the Ollie's website? Who knows? But the tin is pretty. It's all shiny. You know, the markers, they look really big, but they're really not. You know, once you take the cap off, they're actually quite small, which is not bad, you know. But the only problem with these, as is the same problem with any other one-off set, is you can't buy them individually. If you can, I'll say that here, but I'm pretty sure you can't. Pretty sure you can't. But, yeah, I liked them. I would definitely recommend them for people who want to get into alcohol markers without getting into huge sets, you know, 300 plus color sets of alcohol markers. Although Crayola, if y'all made a 300 color set, I would totally get it. So, yeah, I really liked them. Tell me what you think about them in the comments. Like and subscribe and all that crap. Would you have gotten them if you saw them on sale? Would you have gotten them if they were full price? Like I said, I'll link them in the description if I can find them. And yeah, I liked them. I think they worked pretty well. They're not super vibrant, but I mean, they're vibrant, but they're not quite the colors that I expected them. You know, this is their color palette. It's a good color palette. There aren't a ton of blues as there are in a lot of color palettes, which is just weird. A couple yellows, there's a pink and a red and an orange and a couple of blues and a couple of purples. 2 purples, I like that. A lot of things only have 1 purple. And there's kind of a fleshy tone and then 2 grays. I'm not gonna call that black. I don't care if they call that black. I ain't calling that black. Do they actually call that black? Let's see if they actually call that black. Make a lot of noise. Let's see. Black. They call it black. It ain't black. I mean, I suppose if you went over it with a second coat, it would probably darken up, but really, that's my only beef with this is the black. And they don't blend as well as they could, but they certainly blended a lot better than those water-based markers that I used a while ago. Last week, couple weeks ago, I don't remember. I filmed them on the same day, but they're not going to go up one after the other, I'm sure. But this, I always love doing this. You know, that was when I fed ink from one marker into another marker to make a real gradient. And Copics are really good for doing that. Yeah. I had fun with this. They were nice. Let me know what you think in the comments. And until next week, stay safe.